Hey, this is Joe Price. I just wanted to provide some instructions on this particular volunteer task. We have a list of U.S. soldiers who died in World War I. We know their name, their place of residence, and the date they died. Almost all died in France. And we want to try to connect these to the tree. So we wrote some code that tried to look for people on the tree. So you'll see this confidence score. Um, and you can see five is the highest for three. And if we find a possible match, then there's a URL. So you can see that I just did a few of these. Both of these were confidence five, and both of them were correct matches. Now, sometimes we don't have a match, in which case we want to add the person to the tree and see if we can connect them to someone who's already on the tree. So let me just show you how to do a few of these. So notice George Hansen, he already has a possible match. So I'm just going to open up his URL. And we might want to just look at them side by side. So here we have George Hansen died November 13th, 1918. Let's see if we have any indication. There's Iowa. So this looks great. So actually, this is definitely our guy. So we'll just put one and we'll put correct match. Okay. This next one, you can see doesn't have a confidence score. So we are going to let me try to maybe we can scoot these over so we can have more little space there to see the confidence score. Okay, so we're going to come over here, hit recents, hit add unconnected person. We're going to copy his name, just put that here. And we're going to hit male, deceased, and then we're going to put in the date of death. And let's just do that. Okay, and notice here that we actually got something that's pretty close. So Schenectady, New York. So let's go take a look at this person. This is probably our person. You know, the date's off just a little bit for the death, but let's see if we can take a look. Okay. So I'm just going to start just attaching a few sources just so I can get a little, okay, same. Okay, so that's definitely our guy. I mean, honestly, the chance that we have like a Thomas B. Gallagher, two that are different people, pretty low. So let me just do one last thing. I'm going to just look on Ancestry. Guess the question is, why does that record? Okay, 26. Okay, so let's put in his place of death right there. Okay, let's put in his exact birth info. That's the other thing is we also want to connect all these guys to the 1910 census. So maybe we'll just do that right now. So here, or the 1900. So here we go. So this guy's probably on the tree with his family because we have a lot of 1900 census has great coverage. So we probably should have him showing up in the 1900 census like this. Okay. Oops, what did I do? Oh, I just pulled sorry, I meant to click family search records, but now we know basically that's that record we're looking for. So here's our 1900 guy, and notice he is attached to someone on the tree. So we're just going to copy that, come over here to our Thomas, and we're going to merge those two together. Okay, perfect. So now there he is with his family. He's also in the 1910 census and the 1900 census. So that is great. So what we're going to do then is we're going to copy this PID. We're going to put that in the spot where the URL would normally be. We're going to hit one and we're going to type found on tree. Okay, let's try another one. So again, grab one of our family search windows over here. We're going to hit recents. We're going to copy this information over here. And we're going to put in his death date. Okay, so we did not get a match right away. So what we're going to do now, actually, let's keep it over here. Okay, so first thing is let's just put in that he died in France. And then second thing, let's just kind of as a initial guess, let's just put that he was born in Indiana about 1896. Okay, that's like the modal birth year for this group. You know, some are a bit younger, some are a bit older, but that's uh, pretty common. Okay, so here we have, you know, Clarence George Wagner from Illinois. Okay, we got Glenn G. Wagner, 13th. Okay, so Looks like it's probably our guy right there. So Clam Glen. So it looks like we must have had an indexing error in the NARA records, which is quite possible. So we'll do that. And then here we have his birthplace or birth date, birthplace. Now we have both of those in there. Let's see if he shows up in any, let's just see if he has any family members on the Find a Grave. Okay, so he's the son of Henry. Oh, actually, here's his father right here. Perfect. Okay, so we'll just put in his father because really our goal is to try to connect these individuals to their family and see if their family's already on the tree. Here we go. Oops. And my guess is once we put his dad on the tree, then I bet we'll find a match and then we'll be able to maybe see if Glenn is already on the tree. So there we go. Okay, so look at there. There's a great match. Actually looks like, yep, perfect. So we'll go add match, select couple, and then there's our guy right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is just merge those two together. Okay, that looks great. Okay, and then what we're going to do is just then copy the ID. And in our sheet right here, we will put the ID in right there. And we'll put bound on tree. Okay, last one's just a checker. So we're going to click on the URL, pull it over here if we want. So it died. Okay, so Paul Braverman, yeah, that's perfect. Correct match. Okay, so that's the trick. And so what we're going to be doing with this data is using it to try to improve our code to try to look for these people on the family tree. We have about 77,000 of these soldiers that we have a name, residence, and a death date. I just took in a random sample here. We're going to try to see if we can use this random sample to try to help us create a model that would better find these people on the tree. So thanks for helping with this project. Kind of really excited to be able to account for all these U.S. soldiers that died in World War I and link them to their family and specifically to the 1910 census.